Maria is a bright young woman. She's talented and kind. She has a heart full of compassion and a mind brimming with creativity. But Maria lives with a heavy secret avoidant personality disorder. This condition affects her deeply, shaping her interactions and her self-perception. This means Maria avoids many things in life. She often finds herself retreating from social situations, even when she longs to connect. She fears judgment and rejection. The thought of being scrutinized or criticized is overwhelming for her. This fear keeps her from reaching her full potential. Opportunities pass by as she hesitates, paralyzed by the what-ifs.
I dream of being a writer. I have a passion for storytelling and a world of ideas in my head. I have stories to tell, but my fear silences me. The fear of failure and rejection looms large. The thought of sharing my work terrifies me. I worry about the judgment of others. What if people don't like it? What if my words are not good enough? What if they criticize me? The fear of negative feedback is paralyzing.
This fear extends to other areas of Maria's life. It affects her personal relationships and her ability to form new connections. It prevents her from making friends or pursuing romantic relationships. She often feels like an outsider looking in. Maria feels lonely and isolated. The weight of her condition is a constant burden. She wishes things were different, but she doesn't know how to change. The path to overcoming her fears seems daunting. Maria's story is not unique. Many people with APD face similar struggles. Many people with APD struggle silently. They often feel misunderstood and alone. They deserve to be understood and supported. With empathy and awareness, we can help them lead fuller lives. To understand Maria's struggles, we must look at her past. Her journey is a testament to how deeply childhood experiences can shape our lives. Maria grew up with critical parents who rarely showed her any form of affection or support. They rarely offered praise or encouragement, focusing instead on her shortcomings and failures. Instead, they focused on her mistakes. They demanded perfection, leaving little room for error or growth. This constant criticism deeply affected Maria, leaving her feeling inadequate and unworthy.
You need to do better, Maria. This isn't good enough. You must strive for perfection.
She learned to associate putting herself out there with pain and disapproval, fearing judgment from others. She started to believe she wasn't good enough, internalizing the harsh words and criticisms.
I just want to hide. I feel safer when I'm invisible. I don't want anyone to see me. The fear of judgment is overwhelming.
As a child, Maria withdrew into herself, finding solace in solitude. She avoided situations where she might be judged, preferring to stay in the background. This pattern of avoidance continued into adulthood, affecting her social interactions and self-esteem. Maria's past experiences shaped her present reality, influencing her thoughts and behaviors. Childhood experiences play a significant role in personality development, leaving lasting imprints on our psyche. Understanding Maria's past helps us understand her present, shedding light on her struggles and fears. It also offers hope for healing, showing that with understanding and support, she can overcome her past and build a brighter future. Maria's fear is not just an occasional worry. It's a constant companion that shadows her every move. It dictates her choices and limits her life, making even the simplest decisions feel overwhelming. Every day, Maria faces situations that trigger her fear, from mundane tasks to unexpected events. Going to work is a challenge that she dreads each morning. Interacting with colleagues fills her with anxiety, making her feel out of place and uncomfortable.
Hey Maria, are you joining us for lunch today? We'd love to have you.
No, I think I'll stay at my desk. Thanks though, maybe another time.
She avoids social gatherings, fearing judgment and rejection. The thought of attending a party makes her feel physically ill, her stomach churning with anxiety. This constant fear is exhausting, draining her energy and spirit. It robs Maria of joy and spontaneity, making her miss out on life's simple pleasures. She longs for connection, to be part of the group, but her fear pushes people away, creating a barrier she can't seem to break. Maria feels trapped in a cycle of avoidance and loneliness, unable to escape the grip of her anxiety. Maria's story illustrates the profound impact of APD. It's not just shyness, it's a debilitating condition. It's a serious condition that requires understanding, compassion, and treatment to help those like Maria find relief and reclaim their lives. Many people experience shyness from time to time, but APD is different. It's a pervasive pattern of social inhibition, feelings of inadequacy, and hypersensitivity to negative evaluation. People with APD often avoid social situations or interactions. They fear judgment, criticism, or rejection. They have difficulty making friends and maintaining relationships. They struggle with low self-esteem and self-criticism. They experience physical symptoms of anxiety, such as sweating, trembling, or nausea. These symptoms can significantly impact a person's life. They can affect work, relationships, and overall well-being. Recognizing the symptoms of APD is crucial for seeking help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a treatable condition. A journey of healing. Maria begins therapy.
I finally reached a breaking point. The thought of living the rest of my life in fear was unbearable.
She decided to seek professional help. Maria began therapy with a therapist specializing in personality disorders.
Therapy provides a safe and supportive space for you to explore your thoughts and feelings.
Maria's therapist helped her understand the roots of her APD. They worked together to challenge her negative thought patterns.
We'll develop coping strategies to manage your anxiety. Remember, therapy is a journey, not a quick fix.
It takes time, commitment, and courage. But for Maria, it was a step towards reclaiming her life. Small steps, big victories. Maria's path to progress.
Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process. I started with small steps.
She challenged herself to say hello to a colleague.
Hey Maria, good to see you.
She joined a writing group even though it terrified her. Each small step was a victory for Maria. It chipped away at her fear and boosted her confidence.
I started to believe in myself again. My journey wasn't always easy. There were setbacks and moments of doubt, but I never gave up.
She learned to be kind to herself and celebrate her progress. Maria's story shows that progress is possible. With support and effort, people with APD can overcome their challenges and live fulfilling lives. You are not alone. Support and resources for APD. If you or someone you know is struggling with APD, know that you are not alone. There are resources available to help. Therapy. Seek professional help from a therapist specializing in personality disorders. Support groups. Connect with others who understand your struggles. Self-help books and resources. Learn about APD and coping strategies. Reaching out for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's the first step towards a brighter future. A brighter future. Hope and healing for Maria and others. Maria's journey is ongoing, but she's come a long way. She's no longer defined by her fear.
I'm writing again, sharing my stories with the world. I'm building meaningful connections.
Maria's story offers hope to others struggling with APD. Recovery is possible. With support and determination, you can overcome your challenges and live a full and meaningful life.
Don't let fear hold you back. Take that first step towards healing. You are worthy of love, connection, and happiness.